Yo, what up, PredHeads?
Yo, happy Monday, everybody.
How's everyone doing on this fantastic Monday?
Today is actually a really special day. You know why?
Why?
Today marks PNN's 1 month anniversary of being
snap.
on
Okay.
YouTube.
1 month.
Let's hear it for the 1 month.
That's what's up.
So it's pretty dope.
Seems like yesterday.
I know. I am so grateful for the community we didn't build the community whatsoever, but I'm so grateful for the community that came over here to support us, shows us love every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you guys just make it all worth it, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Who do we have in chat?
Let's see. We got Brian Bowman, Colorado Ped Patrol, Amy, Sarah Luco, Technical, Zeno, Robbie, Mr. Doodoo, shout out.
Yeah.
Raging, Doobie, Bethany, Lori, Tristan.
We love you guys so much. Like, I really can't
Decoy.
put into words how much we love you guys. It almost sounds like ridiculous, but just in the 1 month that we've been on here, like, I have grown so attached to you guys. So I just once again really want to say thank you for welcoming us into this community the way that you guys have. And I hope you're ready for a great episode.
Yes, and we are doing a giveaway from last week's episode, Friday. All you had to do was leave a comment on our latest episode 13, and we're going to do a live drawing after our community news. So if you did leave a comment, stick around because we might choose you. You never know.
Yeah, and thank you for everyone who left comments. We were reading them. So many great ideas.
Yes.
You guys have inspired me so much. Like, I have we have really big dreams for this channel, and we're excited to have you guys along for the ride.
So buckle up.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Got some good stuff. So we might as well just hop right in, huh?
Let's hop in.
All right. Thank you, Koopa, for the intro once again.
Yes.
Amazing work.
Huge shout out to Koopa.
If you need some music for any videos, Koopa High. We'll link them in our description there. So the first thing we got here is actually pretty dope. Creepcatchers Texas. When I checked, he had 2,700. And he actually hit 2,000 in the last, span of our episodes. And he just hit 3,000 while it's been sitting on this screen.
Wow.
So shout out to Creepcatchers Texas. Doing big things over there. Love to see it. The next one we got is 207 Predator Poachers. And I haven't seen them in a minute. They've been kind of MIA for a month or so. But they just hit 5K. So congrats on that. Hopefully we can see some more videos soon.
Oh, heck yeah. Congratulations.
The next one is coming from Gordon Flowers' channel, and this is I think this is like Alex's second channel. I haven't really figured out where or how it fits into the grand scheme of things, but he is posting all of his like older videos, and he is doing some premieres over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing a lot of uploads of like old catches that may not be available on Patreon or whatever, so definitely go sub.
Yeah, go check that channel out, and congrats on 5K. That's pretty dope. The next one we got is coming from your boy JDQ. He hit 16,000.
Oh, dang. 16,000 is a lot of freaking people.
Yeah, and I wanted to include him, obviously, for not only his own channel, but also because he does share it with Alex. But JDQ does some good interviews with people, and we like to watch him. So shout out to JDQ on that.
Big shout out.
The next one we got is actually, it's missing from my notes here, but I'll pull it up. It's
yeah, we're definitely going to need to pull that up. We can't leave anybody out. And to kill some time while he does that, if you guys haven't seen your boy JDQ, he took a little break away from doing his own personal videos, doing interviews and stuff, but he's recently dove back in the game. So definitely go check out his channel. He does really great interviews, full length. So go check it out.
All right, sorry guys. So the next one we got is Colorado Ped Patrol with 32,000.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my And he's almost at 33,000. So it looks like on our next episode, we're going to be shouting him out again.
Yeah, I think that Colorado Ped Patrol has been our first ever consecutive channel that we have mentioned in every single episode since we started doing these mile marks. So huge congrats, Tommy. You know we love you to death.
That's crazy. So he might continue this all the way up to 100K. So we might be shouting him out.
No. We're going straight for a milli.
A milli?
A milli,
right,
a milli.
We'll see. But congrats on that. That's amazing. And then the next one we got here is a CC unit. He got a big jump over the weekend to 124,000 subs. So congrats on that. He was pretty active this weekend too.
Oh, yes, he was. And I'm sure we'll get into talking about that.
Oh, yeah. So shout out to all of those channels that made those markers. We love to see it. The next thing we got here is Predator Catcher's PA, Shafiq. It's actually his birthday today, so we wanted to let everyone know to go show him some love over on his channel. Wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Shafiq. I love using the applause.
I know. It's literally your favorite thing to use.
It's nice. And then that's pretty much all of the smaller things for the community. One thing I did want to touch on is over the weekend we got...
Where's the other sound effect? Bom, bom, bom. There it is.
Our Instagram account was disabled for the second time, you guys.
And you guys, I'm pretty sure that we're the reason that Facebook and Instagram is now permanently like disabled. Gone. I think that we tried to get into our account so many times that it literally broke the website. But for real, we are pissed at Instagram. So if anyone has any connects there, definitely let us know.
But on the brighter side, we did create a new Instagram, and when it does come back, we'll be back on there. It's at PNN Podcast. We've had to switch the name like 3 times because we can't. The thing is,
so ridiculous.
Yeah, once the name is disabled, you can't use it for I don't know how long.
Which is so dumb because my thing is like if they're gonna kick our account out, at least let us use the username again.
Exactly, so we can restart. But yeah, no. So they're holding on to our usernames. They're holding them hostage right now. So we only have a few followers here, and it is what it is. But go if you are on Instagram, go check out PNN Podcast. Show us some love.
And honestly, I was shocked how many people actually reached out to us and was like, "Hey, what happened to your Instagram?" So that was super dope that you guys noticed us missing. So once again, thank you.
Super dope. Okay, and then the next thing we got here. This is interesting. CC Unit and LC are in a battle for number 300. And I thought that they're like neck and neck right now. I think at like 225, 226. So I want to see in the comments, who do you guys think is going to be the king of Sparta? Who's going to be Leonidas? Is it going to be CC Unit with 300 first, or is it going to be LC?
Yeah, they're literally running neck and neck. So maybe, you know what would be super dope? Is if they both did a collab together
for their
300th one to do it together. Honestly, you might as well cross the line together.
You might as well. Honestly, and that's something that we might need to push
Honestly, we might need to like be the sponsors of that.
That would be hilarious. So CC Unit and LC both shooting for 300 catches. And what's funny is they both named their catches like hashtag 224 or 225. So you can't really miss it.
You can't miss it.
A lot of people in the comments are saying LC is gonna get it, and I wouldn't be surprised because he's been on a roll lately.
We should do like a raffle to see what month. Like I say by November 25th. I'm not gonna say names, obviously I can't, but by November 25th, if anyone gets the date that they think 300 will be on, I'll give away like $1,000.
Oh my, okay, relax.
I know, that was like a spur of the moment, but that would be pretty crazy if someone actually guessed that.
That would be super dope. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. See if we can get them to collab for 300. That would be so dope. The next thing we got here is coming from CC Unit as well. And he had a catch that's not uploaded right now. It was over the weekend. And I think this was one of the catches that we said that there was going to be a collab with PCI and CC Unit, and it turns out that PCI couldn't make it to the catch, and it was a guy in like a store or something.
Yeah, that was the
It was the fake Aussie guy.
Aussie guy. And
oh my goodness.
did you snippet a clip of the girl in the background that was talking that made us like literally weak?
I did, but I don't have it here available right now.
You guys. When we'll get to that, we'll mention what we noticed. I'm sure you guys did too, but it was this so guy right here. Funny.
You guys probably saw this. His Facebook was flooded with
my God,
with comments. But I was reading somewhere that I guess CC Unit, and I heard this say this. He said that he dropped the location like 5 times. And I think he was kind of upset that the cops didn't get there in time because the guy ended up leaving.
Right.
But
yeah, because you can only hold the guys there for that like so long before it's like, okay, I have no more questions. This guy's Facebook has like 600 friend requests. Like I can't hold him here any longer. So yeah, he drove off into the sunset in his broken down car. I could probably hear it from up here in Northern California. That's how crappy his car sounded.
Yeah, he needed. But I was just, I was thinking like, I don't think it was the viewer's fault, because he had a couple people there with him. And I want to say, like, if you need the cops to be called, definitely like plan that out beforehand. And I don't know if that's the case, or I don't know if the person he had planned didn't call. But a couple people were saying that they thought he was mad at the viewers for not calling quick enough. And then when you leave that up to your viewers, and
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to leave it up to the viewers.
Well, he gets a lot of viewers on his lives, so you don't know how many people are calling, and that could maybe ruin.
And it's hard because there's comments that say call the cops, then there's other ones that say are cops called, and then other ones that say cops are called. It's so hard for him to see like, okay, wait, were the cops actually called, or is everyone just saying call the cops? So it whatever. This guy was exposed so hard, you guys. His Facebook, and Cup is probably going to kill me because I'm going into this a little bit deeper. But I actually went to this guy's Instagram because the mods were putting links to his Instagram. So I clicked on his Instagram, and you guys, this guy is following so many young. I was like showing my phone, like, oh my God, look at who he's following. And it was just so crazy how many young under 18 girls he was following. So I'm so proud of TCOY and Steph for looping this guy in, and obviously CC Unit.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one, but it was funny. He's the fake Aussie guy, and we posted in our Discord. There was some lady that was in the background, and she literally has an Australian accent.
Oh my
and
God.
We were just dead. We were like, what are the chances that this, quote unquote fake Aussie guy has some
Aussie lady just screaming in the background? Like it was just so rare, but so funny. It was like you're at the right place at the right time.
Exactly. So that was pretty funny, I guess. And that kind of leads, I know you mentioned that you got his Instagram on from the mods there. And we had a discussion with a couple people about, doxing and giving out information and whatnot. And, once this guy's name is out there, especially during the live, I mean, so many people are going to start looking it up, and then you have a lot of people doxing his name, and then a simple Google search will show you this guy's whole information.
Right.
And, it was brought to my attention that some things, such as like Net Predators here, who does put his information on there for everybody, is that dangerous? And I think we need to dive deeper into that, but I wanted to see what you guys thought about,
That is a really good question. As far as it in the live stream, when I first saw, and I've seen it on a couple channels where the mods will put the exact link for the Facebook or the Instagram. And at first I was like, whoa, that's doxing. But then I was like, okay, you know what? That's actually better than them just saying the name and then people going and messaging a million Adrian Mendenhalls and, bothering their families when it may not even be the right guy. So it is better that it is the right guy. And then as far as it being on this website, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's good because if you live around this guy, you want to make sure to not move into the same apartment.
Right.
You want to, it's just like the registry.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
But I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to dive a little deeper into that, but circle back. Anyways, interesting nonetheless. So shout out to TCOY, Steph, and CC
Yes.
unit on that one there. And then let's see, moving on, we had LC.
Ooh.
He caught some guy over the weekend who had, and we'll show the video a little bit later, but it was this guy, he flashed a badge on the bottom, and I did a Google search, like, and was just trying to find, like, what I could see, and I noticed it looked like an EMT badge, and you can see, like, where, you know, the little medical symbol is there in the center of his badge that he's showing, and these badges look pretty identical.
Oh, my God, yeah, no, if you zoom in, like, it is identical, like identical. A few people were like, maybe, man, I zoomed that baby in and it was exact match. So definitely big props to Cup.
Yeah. So, but what I was going to say is that, I was like, you know, could this be an EMT? Maybe he's not a cop, but he's pretending to be a cop. And then like the next day, Musa came out and said that he wasn't EMS or something. But what's funny is this badge that he has, the one up top here on the image, is actually from Amazon. You can buy this badge for like $20. Yeah. So I don't know if he actually is EMS or maybe he's doing some nefarious things with a fake, you know, EMT
Yeah, because isn't that a felony? Or is it, since it's not an actual or not a police badge, it's a EMT or something? Maybe it's different.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't really know.
I mean, I can understand for Halloween, kids wanting to dress up and stuff, but yeah, no, that should definitely be illegal if you're flashing a badge. Plus, it's like, why would you do that in general if you know you're on camera?
Right, yeah, no, exactly. And then the next thing we got here, we were watching Ramy's lives over the weekend. He had obviously a few longer than normal lives, and we wanted to play a little clip that we saw here last night. I think this was last night.
Yeah, and real quick, for anyone that is not in our Discord, another shameless promo to get in our Discord, because we had a lot of fun last night. We had a lot of fun last night watching this whole show play out.
Yeah, we were just watching it and kind of chatting amongst each other over the course of the catch. But let's take a look and see.
So, what you trying to do? Like, you want to fuck me or?
No. Because it's very different in the picture. I don't want to do that.
How come?
Well, I mean, why?
I'm the same guy.
No,
Like, what do you mean?
You look different.
Show me a picture. What do you mean?
Wait for it.
It's okay.
You sure you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Let me see your fucking hands. Hands in there. Hands in there. Hands in there. You're gonna talk to you. This is gonna go one of two ways, you understand? You're either gonna call the cops, you're gonna go to jail, you committed multiple felonies, or we can have a discussion about...
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, these situations you're never supposed to laugh, but I am not gonna lie, I was in tears multiple times, and that's not really how a catch, when you're watching a catcher's videos play out. I don't think you should be in tears from laughter, but I definitely was. And we're not gonna get too deep. Because we want to keep it not personal. I mean, we do love Ramy, but what we will say is we'll lay out the facts of kind of what happened.
Yeah, I just want to say the way that he approached him, though, was a little aggressive.
I think he even tripped.
Right. He's tripping as he's going up the stairs, but like the way that he's, let me see your hands, you know, like
I thought he was a cop.
Right. And it's like, bro, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I definitely don't know. So you guys will definitely see the whole BBC edited version. Yeah. I'm sure it'll look great. But so the cops ended up coming, and this is something that I noticed last night, you guys, is remove that. Ramy always has the best luck with cops.
Right.
All of the cops that he works with are so nice to him. They're all super supportive of him. They all make police reports. They're all inviting him down to the station. And then I see a lot of our really great catchers having the police just totally act different. So New Jersey police must just be
way
in
more
their own
chill.
thing. But something that I did notice is that the cop actually started watching the footage. Ramy handed over the footage and said, hey, watch this, see that this guy knew all along. And the cop came back and said, like, hey, like, a few words just for the future is like, you pretty much crossed the line at some point, and like you became the aggravator, or you became the one. Yeah, like he had every right to pretty much punch you as to how you were coming on to him. So Ramy seemed really receptive of that. I mean, it was like a 6 hour.
Yeah, I guess after they like followed him down to the station. So I don't know if they got an arrest or not, but I mean, if he did,
it was a new decoy. It is not lyrics. It is now Lulu.
Yes. Lulu, the new decoy.
And I will say she did a lot better than the past situation.
Yeah, the first catch that they had lined up, she ended up showing the phone leaking her username.
I felt so bad, you guys. Like her phone number, her email, everything got like leaked like within 2 seconds. So
it was bad.
It was definitely bad, but definitely, again, follow us on Discord because we like to have our own private chat during these catches, and it's fun.
And then moving over to Alex. Alex is in the Northeast, I guess, right now. He had a catch earlier this morning for me, and it was in Philadelphia. And the video's down now, but there's a little screenshot from it. It was a pretty good catch. But there was one thing that was interesting when I was watching. The guy got into the front seat of the cop car and drove off with the cop. And, Alex was like, what? You just like give them special treatment, Yeah,
and that's super odd.
Right. Well, the other cop was saying that like, oh, well, we don't have enough money, and it costs a lot of money to outfit the cars. It costs about like 80,000 or something to get everything like set up in the cop cars. And I'm just like,
including a back seat?
Well, like how they have the guard or whatever.
Yeah.
So she said, we don't want to have him in the back without the shield between us because it's more dangerous. And I understand that. But just maybe get an older cop car if you
like
can't
go
afford
to
the new
Depot and buy
one.
A 2x4 board or something. Just put that up. I don't know. But that's definitely odd.
It was definitely odd. But yeah, fix your shit out there. Get some new equipment or older equipment.
Yeah, what are they doing with their tax dollars? Definitely not fixing up their cars.
Might need to look into that. So that was interesting. The other thing from Alex, there was a catch today from Steph, and we don't have a video. It turns out there was supposed to be a live, and what happened was when Alex got there, there was no service.
Oh,
yeah, so
that's the worst. And I know Steph, she was doing a decoy call up on her channel, and she was really, really, really hoping that she would be talking to the predator who is married. He's, I believe, like some churchgoer, and she wanted Alex to show up while she was on the phone. And there was one time when she was like, who is that? I hear talking. And he's like, oh, it's just my friends checking on me. I was like, damn it.
Well, luckily Net Predators does have a little profile on the guy already set up, even though there's no live. So if you want to check out some of the information that they have up, definitely go check out netpredators.com. The guy's name is James Burrows. So we'll be looking for that premiere.
Yeah, and we'll post it in our Discord, although I'm sure you guys all have the notifications on.
So shout out to Alex and Steph on that. And then there was also another catch with Alex yesterday, and this was in Virginia, I believe, and he got an arrest. So shout out to Alex on that.
Honestly, that's awesome. I did not see how that played out. I know that they were out in the middle of the woods and there was like no service. I was like really sketched out by that. Obviously, Alex and his gang can handle it, but that's super dope.
Yeah, so they got that guy arrested. Yeah, that was a little sketch. They went like they followed this dude to like the backwoods, and like the quality of the camera footage was like a Minecraft server. So yeah, shout out to them on that. I'm sure they have some higher quality footage that we'll see soon. Next, we got another arrest coming in, and it's from PCPA.
Yes.
So shout out to them. Let me pull it up here.
They worked so hard over the weekend.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
they were-
everyone in here like saw everything play out, but it was so awesome. I know that I don't know if it was their first time over in California, but I know PCM, Shonda, and all them were a little nervous to be down here, and I wish I could have gone and met up and said hi.
Yeah, so the guy that they caught is we have the video for you. His name was, let me see, David Preisner, I think it was. It was the collab with CC Unit down there. Let me pull it up on the screen.
That's so rewarding.
Yeah, daily booking report from Santa Monica, and you can see the guy's name down here. It doesn't show any types of charges, but congrats on that.
Okay, you know that sound.
Congrats on the arrest. We love to see it. And then moving on, I think that's about it. And then we'll get to our giveaway. So
Yes.
if you left a comment on our video, get ready.
Get
'cause
ready.
You may win $20 to put
I'm
towards
just gonna
whatever.
Venmo or Cash App. So if you win, I'm trying to think. If you win, I would love to reach out to you after the episode via Discord, and I'll send you the money immediately. If you don't have any of that, we'll figure it out.
And then one thing really quick I forgot to mention on the catch with Alex that he couldn't live because of no reception. I guess the wife left him, Stephanie said.
Oh,
and
nice.
also that he's down talking to the police, Alex. So that's probably a good sign.
Yeah. Good job, Alex.
All right, now let's see about this raffle. So has everyone left comments? Is everyone ready? Because we are going to
This
choose
is your
somebody.
last chance.
Looks like there's 34 unique comments, so they don't count duplicates, but we will draw it now. I wish I had a drum roll. Do I have do I have a drum roll? No. It is what it is. Okay, ready, guys?
Let's do it.
The first winner is
Ooh. I'm nervous.
CooleyMcCoolson.
Aww.
Shout out to
honestly,
Cooley.
that's incredible karma because you want to say what he did for the community.
So over the weekend, we said that Tommy was going to be going to a Broncos game, and there were some complications with that whole situation.
Yeah, we'll not make assumptions of what happened.
Yeah, we don't really know what happened. Long story short, he couldn't go to the game, and his son was super bummed out about it. So Cooley saved the day and came in and delivered some goods.
He is like the Santa of the year.
Right.
He delivered a brand new PlayStation 5 to Tommy's son.
Like what?
That's so incredible. We've played, well, mostly Cup has played GTA with Blakey a couple times, so I know he is just over the moon excited. So big shout out, good karma to you.
So we got Cooley with the win. So definitely let us know, Cooley, how we can get that winning money to you. And then we're going to choose one more.
Yeah, give me till like 7 o'clock and I'll hit you up on Discord.
The next winner we got here, who's it going to be? Nova Bombshell.
Aww.
She said, I appreciate all the time and effort you guys put into this channel as well as the Discord. Something I like to see covered is speaking with the survivor or their family to discuss the long-term effects.
Yes.
I
And
love
you guys, I'm not kidding. I'm happy that we did a random picker and it wasn't like, okay, we'll just pick our favorite topic, because I literally wrote down every single idea and I'm like, we're planning it out. So much thank you to everyone for giving such great ideas and words of encouragement. We love you guys.
So shout out to them. That was awesome.
And I know you guys are both on Discord, so I will hit you up.
So that about wraps it up. We'll go over to the news that we got here. Let's see what we got. The first thing was kind of interesting that I came across. North Carolina has this, a couple years back, they started this thing for victims of child sex abuse to sue the abuser. And I guess there was, there's statute of limitations on the civil lawsuits. So there was, what they put in place is a look back window. It's a 2-year period where time-related restrictions on civil lawsuits brought by child sex abuse survivors would be lifted. So during that time, there was no statute of limitations for them to go sue. So if it happened a long time ago, they had the opportunity to do this. and it was only for 2 years, and it's coming to a close now in the next couple of months. But on screen, if you look, you'll see a couple of the other states that have something similar. And I'd like to see a lot more blue popping up on here
100%.
for the ability for the victims and survivors to get some compensation,
Right.
because a lot of these cases of child sex abuse, they come from institutions like churches or schools or, you know, things like daycares or whatever. And we cover a lot of those stories as well. So
Yeah,
I thought that was
think
pretty
it's
cool.
incredible. Yeah. And I think there, like Cup said, there should be a lot more blue states
Yeah.
up there.
A lot more states following suit. The next thing we got here is man charged with child abuse, rape. Detectives believe there may be more victims. Let's take a listen.
To light after police say a young girl recently came forward accusing the suspect of raping her numerous times more than 10 years ago. Disturbing allegations police say once hidden by a man in this Perry Hall community, now uncovered more than a decade later.
Recently, a victim came to our detectives to report that back between 2010 and 2011, she was sexually assaulted multiple times while at a daycare.
Police later arrested
Daycare,
Edward
you guys.
Bidencap, charging the man with child abuse and rape. And while one child has come forward with accusations of sexual abuse, police say the 54-year-old may have abused more children between 2007 and 2011.
We definitely believe that a lot of parents are totally unaware that some of these things may have happened to their children, which is why now we believe that the children would be a lot older right now, understand a lot more on what may or may not have happened to them, and can voice their opinions to their parents and come to us so we can help.
Investigators tell us his wife ran Bidencap daycare at the time, which was a home daycare in Perry Hall.
So there we go again, another scary situation. You're dropping your kids off to a home daycare. I mean,
Right.
first of all, I don't like the idea of a home daycare. I'm not gonna lie, unless it's like maybe a family friend or something that
Right.
someone I know really well. But it just goes to show the wife, worked with this guy here, and they abused several children between 2007 and 2011, and they're looking for survivors and victims to come forward on this guy.
Well, I'm happy that they opened that door, and I really hope that the victims and survivors step forward.
Yes, I do too. The next thing we have here is coming from Ireland, actually, and it's a sad story. It's a police officer that was arrested. This just happened like yesterday. Garda arrested for alleged sexual abuse of daughters. And the Garda is like the police officers there. They're, that's what they call them. But the officer, who has also been suspended from the force, is alleged to have abused his daughters over a lengthy period of time. According to the Irish Daily Star, which first reported the arrest on Monday, the allegations came to light when one of the man's daughters was brought to a hospital because she was ill.
Oh my God.
So it's
we're seeing just so many cases of police officers that are abusing victims, and like I've had my own run-in with a situation like that, and honestly the guy is still a cop, and now that I'm in my late 20s, I would love to expose him, and I'm pissed that I didn't back in the day, but it's one of those things of, you think law enforcement and you feel bad, you're like, oh well, I don't want to take away their career,
Right.
I don't want to ruin their family, but these sick fucks need to be exposed.
slowly but surely they're being, weeded out. So F that guy, first of all. Occurred over a 12-year period.
And it's his own children, which
Right.
is so sad. And it's guarding. They're supposed to guard you.
Yes, and this guy failed at that. Next one we got here is kind of a good thing. That's funny. There's 3 stories here that are within the last 48 hours, and it's from Pennsylvania. Which I think is pretty, and I looked on the map, it looks pretty close to where Musa and Shafiq are. So it just goes to show you that they have kind of an influx out there. So it's good that we have 2 catching groups there. The first one is a guy who was sentenced. There's 2 people sentenced in child sex abuse cases. The first one, he said, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in prison.
Well, then don't be a predator.
Yeah, he said that during a police interview following his arrest. And the judge really didn't care about that.
Good.
Yeah, he was he was sentenced to, I think it was, let's see here, 47 to 94 years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And he'll spend that in a state prison in addition to 3 years of probation for a series of abusive incidents towards a minor when she was younger than 13 that continued over several years.
Have fun rotting in jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and something interesting to note from this was this part here where it says Facebook initially tipped Pennsylvania State Police off to a message sent by Harris bragging about the incidents to a 15-year-old child and an adult woman from New York.
Whoa. So wait, Facebook is the one that
they tipped
this off
yes.
this whole thing. So Facebook is watching. It makes
it
makes me almost wonder, like, how have our decoys that are on Facebook not been triggered somehow by Facebook?
That's what I want to find out is what would happen if, let's say, Facebook doesn't know that Steph's a decoy, let's say, or TCOY's a decoy. And what if they're using these apps to get, the Preds, and then Facebook tips off the police, and then now there's this whole mess. I mean, I don't know if anyone's come across this before, but I think it's pretty interesting to note, and I want to see if there's something more we can uncover about that.
Not only that, but it also makes me raise the question of what about like the privacy concerns? Like everyone on Facebook has their privacy things, so I really want to know deeper into that.
Yeah, and we saw in a week or so ago, we talked about how Discord tipped off someone as well. The authorities. So yeah, these apps are definitely looking, and I don't know if maybe they just have keywords or something.
I wonder if they have like a whole force that's working inside. Maybe maybe ICAC. ICAC got the Facebook password.
You never know. The second guy that was sentenced was John Irwin, 71, of Muncie Valley. He was sentenced to 80 to 160 years in state prison and 3 years probation for raping children.
And 3 years probation on top of like 200 years.
Yeah, this guy, he's, I guess, alleged, or, the criminal complaint said that Irwin initially sexually abused the two girls starting when they were 6.
Oh my God.
Showed them explicit videos and told the kids their age were sexually active.
And at that age, you don't know that that's not normal. You think all of your friends that you go to school with have dads and friends that are doing this. So you really don't talk about it because they say this is our little secret. Don't go tell anyone else our secret. Keep this between us. And that's why these cases go so long without being exposed.
So both of those guys will spend quite a lengthy amount of time in state prison, so good for that. And then the other one coming out of Pennsylvania is Trout Run man found guilty of sexual abuse of child, and this guy's just another sicko. Says that a Lycoming County jury found Samuel Page, age 40, of Trout Run guilty of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse with a child and other related charges. And it says that the child proceeded to tell her grandparents that Paige touched her privates. Quote, "He does it now, so I know how."
Oh my God.
The
Yeah, that's
7-year-old
the thing
said.
is that they do these sick things to make them think that it is normal, and it's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely just another reminder, if you have children, be having these open conversations. If they're talking about their privates or someone else's privates and you've never shown them a movie and there's a sex scene, or that you've never had a conversation, be really aware,
And on that point, we have a BBC article here, and it says reports of sex abuse between children double in 2 years. So the article basically breaks down a research that was done in 2017 when police recorded almost 8,000 reports of abuse among under 18s in England and Wales. So this is kids abusing kids.
Whoa.
And we've seen in some of the news stories we covered where, someone in a locker room, a kid did this or that, or, so it doesn't surprise me. But in the last year, the reports have risen to 15 and 16,000 cases, but they fell during the pandemic, I guess probably because there wasn't a lot of people
able
together.
To go out, yeah.
In about 10% of reported cases, the alleged abuser was under 10.
Oh my God.
10 or under.
That's so sad.
No, yeah, the abuser was under 10.
So it's like, wait, what the hell? And you know what the sad thing is? They're probably being abused themselves at home by someone older, and then they're going and they're repeating it because they're just literally brainwashed to think that that's normal.
Yeah, so a lot of the cases, a majority were boys abusing girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says out of 34 out of 43 police forces that reported on this, that were asking for the number of sexual offenses reports, including rape and sexual assault, where both the alleged perpetrator and victims were under 18. But on this here, there's a good little thing that you can read. It's tips for starting a conversation with your child.
Love that.
So that's what you're kind of just talking about. You know, it says one of them is pick a time when your child's relaxed, not too tired, and when they aren't, when there aren't other people in your family around. You could also choose a neutral place like a walk or in the car.
Right. I think a lot of parents, kind of like my mom kind of was like that, for example, where she didn't really want to have those sexual talks with me because she didn't want to condone that I could go out and go have sex with people.
Right.
So she wanted to wait until I was like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
But I say have the talk young and just keep that door open, be non-judgmental. That way they feel welcome to come talk to you. And
So good article. The next thing was sent to us by someone in our Discord. This is a pretty good story here. Predator won't be placed at Rancho Bernardo home after property owners rescind offer. Let's take a listen.
It's pretty euphoric. It's pretty fantastic.
There is relief from parents in a Rancho Bernardo neighborhood tonight after the DA's announced Douglas Badger, a sexually violent predator, will not be placed in their neighborhood. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Atkinson. Kimberly Hunt has the night off. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo joins us live from the home that is now off the table. Laura.
The signs put up by those neighbors in this area are still up tonight, and although they tell me they are happy by this afternoon's news, they say they want to make sure this never happens again.
Utter relief. Literally utter relief.
Sexually violent predator Douglas Badger will not be moving into this house on Frondoso Drive in Rancho Bernardo after all.
Yay for us. Super thrilled that he's not going to be here, but where's he going to go next?
The news came late Friday after a week of strong pushback from the community. Just hours earlier, the owners of the property sent a letter to the judge that would decide Badger's placement, asking him to rule against letting him stay at their property, saying the public safety risk was substantially higher than they were led to believe.
They knew what this neighborhood was about, and so I'm glad that they came to the decision they did.
The district attorney's office announcing that because the owners of the property had withdrawn their offer to allow Badger to stay in their home, the recommended location was no longer viable.
To understand that this got as close as it did is very frightening.
Badger has admitted to raping over 500 boys and girls, with convictions dating back to 1974. He has reoffended upon release every time.
So I wanted to share this story because it's a great example of when the community comes together to push back and say no.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that's kind of what we're doing with this whole community in itself. You know,
100%.
We're saying no.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's not every day that you turn on the news and you see all of these stories about police officers. And I mean, sometimes we even have a hard time finding them because the media really wants to silence it down, not make any police departments look bad, lawyers look bad. But we're spreading it. We want everyone to know. And I think it's incredible that this community did it.
They were protesting like, no, we don't want this guy living in our neighborhood.
And, you know, the sad thing is that guy will probably end up at some apartment, which just makes me so sick because apartments are full of children. But this just goes to show that this guy should not be loose anywhere. He should be in frickin' prison. 500 and you're telling me he's walking free?
I know,
That's
right? How does that make any sense?
That is so disgusting.
And then on the flip side of where these guys can live, I wanted to bring this up and show a little clip. It's a pretty interesting 60 minutes little thing here, 20-minute long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'll link it down below. But that's pretty much
where they all go.
That's all I wanted to play so you guys can go watch the full thing. But yeah, basically it's a trailer park that's entirely made up of pedophiles and sex offenders.
Which it's like at first I'm almost kind of happy. I'm like, okay, good. They're just all together in their own little like trailer park rotting away. But then I think it's even scarier that they're all living next to each other, probably sharing CP, probably plotting, oh, what park do you want to go to tonight? I think that's really, really scary. And again, it makes me ask, why are people in prison for marijuana offenses and these guys are out free? It makes zero sense. But I'm happy that this trailer park hostile whatever place for all of these pedophiles is being blasted everywhere, so people know not to move there.
Yeah. And I actually watched another like clip. I don't know, I don't have it pulled up here, but it was some guy that like teaches people how to run trailer parks and how to buy them and run them, you know. And he said that like one of his good ones that he runs is for pedophiles. He has one that's strictly for the sex offenders because they always pay their rent because they have nowhere to go.
Right, they have nowhere else to go, literally. So
it's a big business.
Did they say in there that they don't allow any children, obviously?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that's the good news. I mean, they should just go to an island with no food, water, and just in the 90-degree sun, just burn away.
Just burn up. And that pretty much wraps up our news. Let's go into what videos dropped.
Let's do it.
The first one that we have here is coming from CPP. These are the first couple ones are all going to be kind of decoy phone calls, and we're not going to play the decoy phone calls for you, but we wanted to let you know. This one's with Steph, and this is the pilot Pred. This guy's a sicko. He wants to take this girl to Paris on a plane, but then he said she's not good enough to go to Paris, and yeah, he's a complete weirdo.
He is such a weirdo. And one of the scariest things, I was listening to the phone call today, not only is he like so sketched out, like, you know, that he can tell that this may possibly be a setup, but he was talking about like his fantasy is like to shave her. Like he wants to shave. And I'm just like, oh, I wouldn't even let like my hero shave me. Like that's just my biggest nightmare is someone else having a razor by me.
Yeah, no. The next one we got here is this one is from Stephanie, and this is the guy that Alex just caught. So that's nice. A good call.
And we'll link all of the channels and the videos below because we love binging those. We just don't show them, but we love them.
The next one we got is coming from TCOY. She has a couple new ones that she's been working on for PP Toranto,
which makes me so excited.
Yeah, these are good. She has that one. And then she did another one today. I couldn't find the link for. The next one's coming from PCM. They had a live earlier. This is with the poop bag Pred.
You guys, this is a really sick one. Like, definitely don't plan to go to dinner and then listen to this beforehand. Like, it's so foul. And then the best part is that he proceeds to go into teaching her how to like make lasagna. He's like, yeah, just get sour cream, get mozzarella, after he's like, literally talked about a shit bag and changing it. It's so foul. But go watch. They do such a great job.
Absolutely foul. The first video we have is from Colorado Ped Patrol. This is the guy that showed a badge as well. Seems to be a trend.
A lot. Yeah, that's the trend of last week.
Showing a badge. This guy, the cops came and they didn't arrest him. Don't know if they're just protecting him, but let's take a look.
Do you want to call your boss before I do? Hey, go ahead. Erase it all, buddy. Erase it all. Erase it all. You guys see it? Erasing it. He's erasing it. Erase it all.
What are you videoing in my car?
I'm video wherever the fuck I want to. Do something about it, you fucking pussy. Do something about it, you fucking pussy.
Do you have a release?
Do something about it, you fucking pussy. Come out here. Here, grab your gun. Really? Oh, you're a cop?
Ooh.
You're a police officer? You're a fucking police officer?
So,
honestly, that part scared me. I was watching this live, and I truly thought that he was going for a gun. I don't know. He looks like a hunter. I did not picture him being a cop whatsoever. Turns out he is an ex-cop, I think from Texas.
Yeah.
But his boss did put out a statement. He no longer works there. His boss was actually in the live watching as this was playing out. His boss was watching all of it. So... this guy.
Yeah, it's a good one. So go check that one out. Shout out to CPP. The next one we got here is coming from your boy JDQ. This is the second part to the Arkansas catch with Stephanie as the decoy, where the predator wanted to take the girl to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what's on that PS4. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is when he takes him upstairs to look at his PlayStation porn.
Okay. Where that PS4 at, G? Okay.
So there's actually a reason that I paused
Got the whole setup, buddy.
it at this
Nice.
point. Well, we don't see any CP in the PlayStation. Alex said that he couldn't find anything, but it's only because the guy's PlayStation kept closing
Shutting
down, so it could be on there. But I wanted to play it through this part because this guy lives here alone, and he has a caretaker or an in-house facility helper, whatever. And I just think that the helpers, they don't get paid enough, so I'm not shitting on them at all. But why not teach him how to use a carpet cleaner to clean up the stains, how to make his bed, how to clean. I mean, the house is filthy, so that's what he should be doing instead of spending his time on his PlayStation.
Okay.
So yeah, they don't get into the PS4, but you know,
Go check it out. Yeah, you guys will be able to see the cops' reaction.
The next one we got here is coming from PP Mass. This guy's a reoffender, admits to meeting minor before and tries again at a shopping mall.
You got caught.
Yeah, so you got two options. Either
You don't want to call somebody and let them know what you was here to do?
So they know so they're aware of what you're doing, and maybe get you some help and keep an eye on.
Because don't you think you need some type of help?
Not really.
You don't need no help?
Standard.
Bro, you don't think you're attracted to underage kids? You're fucking here, bro.
Yeah, so, all right, you got me, that's it.
I mean, you're free to go. I'm not a cop. You can leave if you want. You can leave. You want to leave? Leave. I'll get your plates, turn it into the cops, and there you go. We'll do it that way.
Wow.
It's the easier way. You're disgusting, bro. Stop.
Is what kills me the most with this one is that he literally was caught before and
Right.
he shows no remorse in
None
this.
at all.
He's not like, oh my God, like I do think I need help. And as you guys know, PP Mass, like he does help facilitate getting a therapist. He
Right.
did that with the Carlos catch. He's been following up with him every day.
Yeah.
So shame on this guy. He needs to be in prison
Trash.
ASAP.
The next one we got here is from DAP. We haven't seen anything from them in a while.
Oh, you guys,
This
get
one
your
is
tissues.
Logan's story.
Wait, before you hit play, I just want to give a little preface. So I really don't want to show too much of this because I want everyone to go watch this for themselves. This is the first thing that we've seen from DAPS in a minute, and I have to say this is probably the most heartwarming video I've ever seen. Basically, Logan, I thought he was just going to tell his story, but he actually goes and confronts the man that abused him and his brother for several years. So roll the clip.
You don't remember
This
that
man
shit?
molested a 10-year-old boy.
I was
He paid
10.
him money.
10 fucking years old. Get out of my face. 10.
Call the police. Call the
You don't
police.
understand.
Call the police.
Fuck you, dog. You a piece of.
Get out
Bro.
of here. Get out of here.
Bro,
Call
fuck
the police.
man, nah.
Get out of
You
here.
used to try to always
How
suck
much
my
money?
dick, dog.
Get out
Tell
of
me
here.
all the times you used to try
Get
to
out
pay
of
me
here.
to suck your.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
wow.
my God, you guys, I actually like kind of got emotional. That's just, it's a really a whole different level.
Right.
I think every single person who has been abused or been affected by someone who has been abused dreams of a moment that they can confront
Right.
the person that really fucked up their life. So please go watch this video entirely. Daps, I'm so happy to see you back. This is what we need.
Shout out to Dab on that one. The next one we got here is coming from Shafiq over at Predator Catchers PA. Pred drives off when I call the police.
Games, man, I will call the police.
I can't call any of these people.
You're not going to call...
They're my coworkers.
So think about it like this. Your coworkers are going to find out when the police get involved if you don't call.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to find out anyways.
That's what I don't get is they don't want to call someone, but they're going to get exposed
Right.
already. So it's like you might as well be the one to tell them.
Well, and it's like if I was getting caught, which I shouldn't even put myself as the person being caught, but I would so much rather call a loved one than have the police show up. But these guys are like, well, you'll see how this guy handles it.
Not well.
So are you calling them or not?
I can't.
All right, Brock, 911.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
He's
yeah?
dipping.
You're not going to
911,
stand
I'm
here and
leaving.
talk or call somebody? I have all
can't
your
call
plates and
anybody.
everything. Why can't you call anybody?
Because they're my coworkers. I can't.
They're going to find out from the police. I could post this video online and it will get thousands and thousands and thousands of views. What do you want to do?
He's not lying. And the cops did come after this guy left, and you know, the cops were super chill,
Mm-hmm.
and they were working with Shafiq to get all the evidence. So hopefully we can get this guy arrested.
P.S. Happy birthday, Shafiq.
Happy birthday. The next one we got here is from Creep Catchers, Texas, and we just thought this was kind of cool. We covered him on one of our new catcher alerts when he had 81 subs, and he's now at 3,000. So he's been doing crazy numbers since we first spoke about him, and he put this little clip together to say thank you.
This is so sweet.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that?
PNN News.
Yes.
The news reporting.
I'm dying in this fucking country-ass fucked up town.
You guys have
Patrolling
to
the
go
city
watch this.
can
I don't want to hear
sometimes
myself.
be a thankless job, but people like you make it all worth it. And then he plays some of the clips where we mention
So
Creep Catchers,
dope.
Texas. So thank you for that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
We love to see it.
It was so dope. So thank you so much. We are so proud of you. And yeah, we were going back on our old videos and we saw one where you had like 71 viewers or
81.
subscribers. Yeah, 81. And we were like, damn, like he's really blown up.
Yeah.
So keep blowing up and we're proud of you.
The next one we got here is coming from Obi Nation. Pred runs to reception and begs lady to save him.
Can we talk outside? We have no signal here. How many times have we done this before?
No, I haven't done this before.
But that's what they all say. Why? Okay, who are you here to meet with tonight?
What?
Who are you here to meet with tonight?
What?
What?
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't
He's
know
like-
what's going
He's like,
on.
I have no idea. What? Who are you?
So go check that one out. The next one we got here, this is the PCI CC Unit PCM collab with the guy that was arrested.
This was a goodie.
What is it? Meisner, I think. Anyways.
This was a real goodie.
Why'd you move out here? I moved out here to go to school.
You didn't have no issues in Illinois that you were trying to run from or anything?
Other than separating from my
Your
wife,
wife? You don't have any kids?
no.
Are you lying?
No, I
How
don't
long
have
have you
any
been
kids.
here?
2.5 years.
2.5 years?
I
And you
moved
can't
out.
find anybody else?
When COVID happened, like I was going to college.
COVID didn't happen 2.5 years ago.
No, I understand that. I went to my first year at a community college, and then
I'm sorry. I'm just so sick and tired of hearing
Same.
people use COVID as an excuse. Like, just knock that off. And also, you guys, if you didn't see this guy's in the freaking military.
Yeah, so go show them some love on this one. CC Unit's version is not up, I don't think, right now, but you can find it on PCI and you can find another version on PCM. So shout out to that arrest on this guy. The next one was the long-awaited Saaaaamuel catch. You guys already know the drill. Let's play this.
Saaaaamuel.
That's
That's
right
us?
there. Yeah, that right there. And you know, like I said though, like I said, then you heard when I said, I'm glad it happened, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like now.
Well, I know. I'm giving you a second chance.
That's why, you know, like I was saying, if there's any way I can kind of help your cause and stuff like that.
I mean, you having a conversation. I mean, if you want to rap your song right now, that would help our organization. We're, you know, I've been wanting to hear you in live. You said we were going to do a performance.
But like right now, like I said, I'm having like.
Yikes.
Oh my God. I can't say that I was not shocked when he pulled the, I really want to help the cause. Can I volunteer for the movement? And
Right.
also, I love how he said that he had a therapist that he goes and sees, but then when it came time to letting his therapist know or to call the therapist, it seemed to be that he maybe not have a therapist.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. And I don't know. I don't remember if they called the police or not. Hopefully, you know, evidence was turned over for this guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And you guys, this was like several months in the making.
Oh,
like
yeah.
all summer long, we've been leading up to this, and I'm just so happy. He looks like he's going like in a bike marathon or something.
Right. Yeah. Someone also linked. He had a YouTube channel that was linked in our Discord.
Yeah. Find that in our Discord if you want to
some
see
weird videos there. Shout out to PCI PCM on that one there. The next one's coming from PP Toronto and Justin Payne. Crossdresser gets confronted after posting an ad looking for minors. Okay.
You said you're just curious.
Right.
Why would you be curious about a 13-year-old girl? Go, shoot.
I want to feel the soft skin.
So you want to feel the soft skin of a 13-year-old?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? You want to feel a child's skin. You want to see how soft a child's skin is.
Yeah, the legs, the feet.
Why do you want to see how soft a child's skin is?
Because I want to have...
Why not go to Shoppers Drug Mart and ask them how to get soft skin?
I've been there a few times and they gave me that aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
And I don't like it. And
Whoa, this guy's
so
a
you
wreck.
don't like it, so you have to go feel a child. I love seeing Justin Payne. He's one of my all-time favorites. He's almost at $1 million.
No, he's at 200,000.
Oh, okay. Well, that's almost to $1 million.
Almost. He's up there.
He's getting up there.
So shout out to Matt and Justin Payne over at PP Toronto.
Yeah, and you guys know usually you have to have the Patreon to go see this or their membership, but there's pretty much the whole video up here. They do blur out a couple things to make you go get the membership, but
Patreon, maybe.
If you won today's giveaway, definitely go use that money for this.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to update here. Shonda and PCI both said that the evidence was turned over for Samuel, so good shit on that.
Such a good job.
Keep us posted on if there is any arrests or if you guys have to come back out for some type of court appearance for him.
Yeah, you guys did so good with that. Everything from the phone calls to actually going in, catching. I know you were super nervous, but you didn't even seem nervous once it started. You killed it.
Yeah, absolutely killed it. The next one we got here is Toronto Catch, and this one's from the Predator Hunter. They don't have that many subscribers. They're at 632, and they haven't posted in a while. This is actually a low-resolution version, but I wanted to give him a shout-out because he is doing his thing out there.
You meeting my kid alone in any fucking apartment, whether it's my kid, his kids, anybody else's kids, man, because
What would you have fucking done if he gave the address of my apartment? What would you have done?
To be honest, I'm not really.
Choked up.
You're fucking done.
You're
you
a weirdo,
do realize
man.
you're gonna have to move back.
You're done, bud. I would love to see the high res on this. I need 4K.
100%.
Drop that. Drop that. The next one we got here is coming from Courtney ElizXbeth. This is one of the catches that we reported on, and she said she would have the premiere on this up pretty quick, and she did not fail. She came
delivered.
through literally like 2 days later.
She delivered.
This is the guy that wanted to bring Adderall and was also talking to previously talking to another group.
Wow.
Okay, so answer my question. Was that story about you having sex with a 40-year-old when you were 14 and
That
you
was
left
true.
it? That's true?
That is true.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why are you telling a 13-year-old that?
Because my brain's not right now with medication I'm on.
No.
Okay, I've been
From
on
all the
medication as well.
drugs?
The Adderall.
Yeah, from all the Adderall you're popping.
After surgeries, I've been high
This
as
is
a bitch.
This is a little different.
Yeah, it's Adderall. Maybe you shouldn't take Adderall if it makes you a child.
Right. Well said.
Yeah.
So go check that one out.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen her post for like a week or a little over a week, so it was definitely good seeing her back.
Yes. The next one we got here is this is the Predator that pulled the badge on LC. We'll play a little clip here.
Oh my God.
Also what? I have pictures of everything. I have pictures of everything.
So do I. So
Everything.
You're 18 years old.
Yeah. You gonna pull out a badge and everything? I'm gonna get your plate. I'm gonna get your plate and everything.
Wow.
His truck though. Go fix your shit. LC also dropped 2 others over the weekend. We'll link those below as well.
Yeah.
224, 225, and 226. The next one we got is coming from PvP. He dropped his 50th catch and also 49. This is Alex, who came with his zipper down.
Yeah. This is you, right?
Yeah.
This is you? You understand I have
can't even
facial
look.
recognition, right? You turning your head just shows that you're a scumbag. I have facial recognition. I'll put a side-by-side up later.
Could you give me a break and put it aside?
I give you a break? A break for what?
Let me talk to you, please.
Talk all you want.
You are talking.
Keep your hands out of your fucking pockets.
I'm sorry, that's just
Yeah, it's you're fucking scared. That's what it is. Stand over here. I don't want you to get hurt.
That's what I do.
So this is you.
That's what I do, man.
Can you just give me a break? No,
No,
bro.
bro.
He had
You
so
came
much
to meet a
shame.
kid.
He literally had so much shame that he couldn't even look at the phone of the picture of himself. He was like, I
Right.
can't even look at that.
Yeah, so shout out to PvP at 50. And he's almost
And
at
he's-
600
yep.
subs. So if you can, please go subscribe. Let's get him to 600. And good work on this one. And that pretty much wraps it up. I did want to bring up Scamula has a live premiere right now. She just started. We'll drop the
Right
link
now.
in our description. If you guys want to head over there, we're going to wrap up here. So thank you guys for spending your Monday evening with us.
It's always the best. And yeah, thank you for spending our 1 month anniversary with
Yes.
us. Shout out to the winners. Shout out to everyone that was in this chat. And we can't wait to see you Wednesday. As always, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. And we love you.
Can we get some purple hearts in the chat,
Drop
though?
those purple hearts.
Come on now.
All right, guys. Bye.
Peace.